Hey, everybody. It's our favorite part of the NFL owners meeting. I don't know why they decide to do this every year, but they do. It's been happening ever since the first owners meeting I covered in 2003 at the same spot, Breakers Hotel. It was 2004, actually. NFL Network launched in November of 2003. We covered our first owners meeting in 2004. We brought NFL Total Access there. The whole shooting match flew to Florida, and it was glorious.
Great food.
It was, by the way, what a great run we had in 2004. Our first Super Bowl and then our first Pro Bowl. We went from Houston to Hawaii, and then the next month we were at the owners meeting in Palm Beach, and we're like, this is the greatest thing ever. And it was awesome. It was awesome. And I had no idea. I learned then this was an annual tradition. And then starting a few years ago, as soon as we got our hands on this thing, we started breaking it down like it was the Zapruder film. And what we're talking about, it's the NFL coaches photo. It's like a class photo. Every year at the owners meeting, they get the coaches together. And some blow it off, to be honest with you, or they were too busy doing whatever they were doing at the time. There are 5 coaches missing. That means there's 27 of them in this photograph, and here they are.
Oh, we love it.
And it's great. I mean, it's in front of this beautiful-looking fountain and all these palm trees. It's a slate gray sky there in Florida. So for folks like Daboll, who was absolutely torched last year, and Saleh underneath the sun, this is nice that the cloud cover and by the way, all the follically challenged coaches getting a little bit of a break with the sunlight right there. There it is on the screen, and I'll describe it for everybody. There's a front row of coaches sitting in folding chairs, and then those standing behind. And there's different poses. Saleh likes the grasping the hands in front. And I believe that's Kevin O'Connell with hands behind the back. Does look like Kyle Shanahan's got hands in pockets. And I don't know what it is. I'm just glad they did not put McDermott and Antonio Pierce in front of the 3 guys on the end standing of Daboll and Quinn and Saleh, because if they'd done that, and I'm wondering if they did this on purpose, they would have put the ball guys all in one section on the end, and that would have been something that you and I would have had a problem with.
Big problem.
We would have had LD on this front right here.
Big problem.
But they balanced out. They balanced out the ball guys. 3 on the right. There's 2 on the left. Antonio Pierce standing up, and then there's McDermott sitting. They put the Harbaughs together. I'm wondering if that was on purpose.
Pick out the guys that look like brothers.
John and Jim,
I mean, they look exactly
right next to each other. By the way, there they are.
Oh, look at that.
They look identical.
On the end, by the way, on the very end of the seating row on the left, they put Josh McDaniel next to McDonald.
Mike McDaniel.
What did I say? Josh McDaniel. Pardon me. They put Mike McDaniel right next to Mike McDonald.
Yep.
These are 2 guys that they're interchangeable, right? So there's that. McDaniel next to McDonald. And I honestly thought for a split second, is this alphabetically ordered? Because you have the 2 Harbaughs together and you have
Right.
Then I realized they would have had McDermott there. They didn't. Separated by 2 of the bros, right? LaFleur and McVay.
Yep.
Showing off the biceps.
Yeah. Guns.
Very nice.
I got to say, Dave Canales, good looking dude.
They forgot to tell the right side. They tell the right side coaches are just forgot to tell their faces to smile. Look at that.
I'm glad Daboll put sunscreen on.
Dennis Allen.
Dennis
Allen, the only guy in the top right. I mean, on those 8 right there, smiling,
wearing a hat.
Look at Jonathan Gannon on the end there. He is
secretly jacked.
Pew. That's
like
the
low key.
That's the curls.
Shredded.
That's about it. I mean, that's it. That's what he does when he works on his body.
Gerard Mayo T-shirt. Didn't get the collared shirt memo.
Okay. What else we got here?
Just Dan Campbell. Andy Reid is just the best, though.
Andy Reid. Let me ask this again. We once won our fantasy league.
We did.
Using the Andy Reid at the center. He's always in the middle. And it's we called him a man spread centerpiece because of the legs. I'm just wondering, is the man spread getting wider with each passing championship?
It should.
Is that,
Always with the Hawaiian shirt. Looks great. Kevin O'Connell is really tall.
How about Coach Callahan, by the way? Coach Callahan on for the Titans. What's with the button short sleeve? What's with that?
That's who. I think it's rolled up.
Is it? It's rolled up?
Yeah, I think it's rolled up.
Oh, he's the only one. He's wearing a dress shirt, and so is O'Connell.
Well, so is.
By the way, those are very neat roll up.
So is Harbaugh. I mean, John's wearing a dress shirt. It looks like.
Very good.
Well, Dan Quinn's all class, sport jacket, only one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Is he really wearing a sport coat?
Oh no, sorry, that's McDermott.
That's McDermott
with the sport coat.
Okay, very good.
No,
well,
Dan
that's our breakdown. And Dan Campbell just standing back there like he's security, just like basically looming. Like, I'll come right after you. If this isn't the only photo, like if he's just standing back there, like, don't ask me to stand out here for another 30 seconds.
He's a big guy, man.
Who looks like they least want to be there? Because that's got to be a tie between Robert Saleh, and I think Kyle
I'm sure
Shanahan.
he's happy to be there after what happened last season, right?
Saleh and Kyle Shanahan. I mean, Dan Quinn's looking like
nice.
Jeez.
There he is.
Dan Quinn might have been in the new Roadhouse remake I just watched over the weekend.
Honestly, what
bad guy in the road. Dan Quinn looking like
seriously? Give me the 3 on the end there. Give me the 3 on the end there with Saleh all the way to Dable, if you won't mind zooming in. By the way, Don Bowie and Mike Hoskins are killing it right there. Does that look like a bald-headed version of your bars to see how your cell phone reception is doing right there? Like if they had bald guys instead of bars on your phone to figure out your cell phone reception, would that be it right there?
Would be it.
Pretty good.
Dayball on the end.
Pretty good.
My God.
Pretty good.
Like I said, I just wonder if they gave each other
coverage.
The bald nod when they
That's
bald
right,
nod. They nodded at each other. Say, stand right there.
Well, they looked at Antonio Pierce.
By the way,
like, nah, you good?
I have been around both of these gents. Shane Steichen is a tall man. The fact that Kevin O'Connell is above him,
towering.
He's a big dude, man. And then they're the tallest ones there.
Yeah, I mean,
O'Connell's
bigger than Dan Campbell.
Look at that.
Well, Pierce is kind of tall.
Yeah,
Pierce is sneaky tall too.
And the Harbaughs, of course, they're smiling because who's got it better than
they're
them?
just like, hey,
nobody.
Brothers coaching in the
But
NFL.
the bottom line is nobody man spreads quite like Andy Reid. He takes up that full chair and he's like, I'm going to put one leg here and I'm putting one leg there. And those are the 2 Lombardi trophies of the last 2 years I'm bringing with me right there. That's what I got.
You guys can fill in around me.
That's right.
Plus, he has seniority.
Look at Canales.
Too.
He's just like, he's just stuffing himself in there. Fantastic.
Love it. This is so good. New guy sit by Andy.
All right. That's our coverage of this very important NFL owners meeting moment. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.